All right, sorry about that, everyone. The stream, my internet must have hiccuped and the stream went dead. It happens here and there, not too often though. Stopped as soon as I saw something not quite right looking. Okay, we're back live now. So I'll let folks filter back in. Stop what I'm doing for the moment. All right, give it a couple more minutes for folks to filter in again. Sorry about that. Sometimes I have to check my network setting again to make sure because I have a hard line or a hardwired Ethernet cable. Sometimes it gets disabled for some reason, and then the internet hiccups and stops the stream. I don't know. I'm not a total expert when it comes to networking, so that's one thing I got to work on. Okay, so we got 6 back in here. Just give it a little bit more time and then get started again on box number 13. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. I think everyone that's going to come back has come back again. Sorry about that. I can't control technology sometimes. All right, here we go. All right, here we'll get started again with box 13 here. I keep a YouTube window open in the side of my screen here when I'm breaking, and if I notice it goes to something else, that means I've stopped streaming. So I notice it popped up some ads or something else. Like, uh-oh. Yeah, it's a big hit to be good. Like I said, this product is, yeah, it's priced, priced pretty low, so it's not something that's gonna knock your socks off most of the time. But there is, if you build team sets, if you want to kind of grab cool looking parallels with your favorite players, it's a good one to go to. And you might get lucky, hit a short print or one of those crazy double, triple autos, which still have eluded me. Let's find one at some point. Yeah, internet don't like wrestling, I guess. Dumb internet. One of my favorite sayings, I think it was Jerry King Lawler that coined it, or someone, maybe probably before him, but said, "There's 2 kinds of people in this world. Those who watch wrestling and those who admit it." Love that. Makes me laugh to this day. I'm old enough to just go, you know what? I like what I like, and I don't care if you don't. If it gives me joy, I do not really care if someone likes it or not. Miggy Cabrera Tigers. Ooh. Orange popped out of there. Blue Jays. 25. Hyunjin Ryu. Pretty card. And these are like Sonic only parallels. They got like the circles. They got like the purple pieces with the main colors, the orange. That's what determines the numbering. Pretty looking cards. Roansy Contreras Pirates. Another Judge. Mookie Betts. Just hope to see a card flipped over. That means it's big. Luis Garcia Astros. Zach Greinke Astros. My favorite box for a big hit. Ah, man. It's a good one. It's a bummer they're not going to be doing it anymore, but I always liked Flawless Baseball, even though it was unlicensed. It always had some really cool looking stuff. And I pulled my favorite card ever as a breaker. And I don't think this will be top. 2019 Flawless Baseball, I pulled a Jackie Robinson cut auto. I don't think you're going to top that for me. That's a piece of history right there. Tatis Jr. Padres. Jackson Reitz Brewers. Goldschmidt for the Cardinals. That'll be, I think, $40 on the buyback since it's a refractor. There you go. Andre Jackson, Dodgers. Tyler Gilbert, Diamondbacks to 199. Aqua. Adolis Garcia, Rangers. Jackson Reitz, Brewers. Kyle Seager, Seattle. Austin Riley, Braves. Shane Baz, Youthquake, Rays. And Max Fried. 14 coming up. Yeah, the WWE breaks are tough. I mean, it's just. I think as long as people understand the math going into those things, it goes okay. Like I'm doing a double caser for Immaculate. It's got 235 spots. All right, 60 cards total in 2 cases. So even if there are 0 repeats, which are always repeats, especially in 2 cases, you're getting over 170 spots that don't get a card. Okay. Now, again, a lot of those spots go for $2, $3, 99 cents, etc. But you do have a lot that don't get. As long as people kind of understand those odds going in and don't get like overly pissed off that they don't get a card. And I always like, I have a stash of like NXT cards, of NXT boxes, as well as like Topps Finest and some other things that I can throw in there to give folks value if they spent a good amount of money and didn't get anything. Like, for example, the last one I did, I just got a message back from a guy. He spent, like, I don't know, probably 100, 200, didn't get anything just because the odds are bad. But when you do hit something good, it's worth a lot. But I sent him a case of Topps Finest from, like, I don't know, 2020, and he messaged me back. In that pack was a Seth Rollins auto to 25. So that was cool. I like that. Then I just got a message back actually from a buyer in one of my Immaculate UFC breaks. He spent a good amount, probably well over 200, and got skunked out. Because again, that's like 170 spots and 60 cards. And he sent me a picture. I sent him a pack of Select and then a pack of something else. And in that pack of Select was a Charles Oliveira auto numbered to 25. So, I mean, that's like a really nice card. So, again, that's kind of what I do to kind of soothe the pain of skunking out on something like that. But you do something like Prism or something like Chronicles, you get a better chance of getting cards. It just might just be base cards and not really worth much. Select was fun, though. I did really well with Select. That was a lot of fun to do. Because you got all the different parallels and all the different levels and guaranteed hits in each box. That was fun. Yeah, I did a UFC Optic break. I pulled 2 one-of-ones out of 1 case. That was crazy. The odds of that are ginormous. But that was fun. All right, box 14. Max Fried, Braves. Josh Hader, Brewers. Jermaine Marquez, Rockies. Oh, Jesus! Oh, dude. Well, I'll just say there's more than one expose in this case. I'm just going to say that. Yeah, I'm going to say that. Let you figure that out. Sammy Long, Giants. Sorry if I'm getting through these cards fast, but Zach Wheeler, Phillies. Max Kepler, Twins. Got a George Kirby, Seattle, Youthquake, Wander Base. Alex Bregman, Astros. And here's what I was talking about. Expose Julio Rodriguez. That's a smasher. Not quite SP as far as hotness, but that's still pretty hot. Congrats, Seattle spot. Tanya, my Seattle super fan. Congrats. Awesome. Buster Posey, Giants. Picked the right case to buy into, Tanya. Nice work. Yelich for the Brewers. Seiya Suzuki, Youthquake for the Cubs. Edward Cabrera, Marlins. Another Goldie in there. Another $20 for the Cardinal spot. Ruiz, Nats. Drew Ellis, D-backs. Rodolfo Castro, Pirates, $2.99. Oh. All right, I'm just gonna, just because I'm curious real quick, I'm just gonna look up. See if there's any quick comps on this Rodriguez expose. Okay, so it's not ginormous. It's a 200 plus card. I thought it'd be a little more, honestly, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, well over 200. Still pretty good though. I thought it would be closer to 500 with the Wander going for 200, but they're kind of bunched together a little bit. Still very nice. Now a short print, on the other hand, that's going for probably 4 digits and up. All right, box 15. We'll do a recap at the end after this next 2 boxes. Go over some of the nice cards. But Bowman's Best comes out Wednesday. I'll be breaking that starting Thursday and Friday. They'll probably go up on the website first, JaySwanCards.com. So if you want to snag some of those before they hit eBay. So just for those that don't kind of know what I do kind of a unique process. I don't think some people do this. I'm not the only one, but so I'll put it up on my website with a scheduled date. Once we get a day before that scheduled date, I don't go too far in advance, 2-3 days maybe. I will take any unsold teams and put them on eBay. That's why a lot of times if you look at my breaks, you'll see incomplete lists, because I'll put them on my website first, because stuff sold there is A, I don't have to worry about being paid because it's paid when you check out, and B, I don't have to pay a 10% final value fee on it. So it's and there's no variability as far as values. It is what it is. So yeah, that's why if you see incomplete list and you're wondering if I'm just stupid and forgot teams, sometimes that happens. But normally it's because I started on the website. So when I try to price as well as I can, it's been kind of challenged lately as far as what I'm paying, but try to get the best prices as I can for you guys. But yeah, Bowen's best, 4 autos per box. There's eight boxes in a case, so a lot more. It's more of a typical loads of autos and stuff as opposed to this where you're kind of chasing short prints and some parallels. So it's just, you got to just change your expectations for each product. Teoscar Hernandez, Blue Jays. Tristan McKenzie, Guardians. Christian Yelich, Brewers. Roansy Contreras, Pirates. Ryu. Jesus Luzardo, Marlins. Mackenzie Gore, Padres. Brian Anderson, Marlins. Jackson Coar, Royals. George Springer, Blue Jays. O'Neal Cruz, Pirates, Youthquake. Another Goldie. Ernie Clement, Guardians. Max Kepler, Twins. Caber Ruiz, Nats. And we got a purple Ced Mullins for the Orioles to $2.99. Moncada. Okay. One more box. Yeah, going back to wrestling, I'm still making my way through Wrestle Kingdom from New Japan. New Japan is probably my favorite company just because I think that the overall in-ring product is just amazing. They don't even really need storylines. It's just very fun to watch. Plus, I think Kevin Kelly might be the best wrestling play-by-play guy going. Just no one really... I mean, he did WWE back, or WWF back in the day, but it kind of disappeared for a while. Now he's back with New Japan. But I've started watching the Will Ospreay Kenny Omega match, with some called potentially the best match of all time. So I'm gonna make my way through that. But I was watching it while I was like sorting and shipping one day, and I wanted to sit down and really pay attention because I think it's worth it for that match. Yes, Richard, this is a full case. $16 boxes. We're on the final box now. And if you jumped in, the stream started... It had to be split into two pieces because the stream cut out. So if you're watching part 2 and you still don't see that many boxes, part 1, when it gets uploaded, we'll have all the boxes to start in case you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about. Which I could totally understand why that would that would look weird. Lance Lynn, White Sox. Jazz Chisholm Marlins. Riley Adams Nats. Cal Raleigh Mariners. Mike Moustakas Reds. Oh, no problem, Richard. I do not mind the questions. Hold me accountable. Josh Donaldson Twins. Brandon Marsh, that's still Angels. You can tell this checklist goes back more to like the middle of the season. A lot of these guys were traded to other teams. Marsh is now a Philly. Bryce Harper. But like in Ginter, Marsh is a Philly. So it's a newer checklist. Ronald Acuna, Braves. O'Neill Cruz, Pirates. Actually, I'll go ahead and top load the O'Neill Cruz. One of the upper tier rookies, not top rookie, but kind of in the top 5 or 10. We got a Trout. I'll go ahead and top load that because it's Trout to $2.99. Angels can do okay if you get a decent numbered or parallel Trout or Ohtani. And that's Trent Grisham, Padres. Another Goldie. Lots of those piling up for the Cardinals. Ketel Marte, D-backs. Casey Mize, Tigers. Gabriel Arias, Guardians, Youthquake, and Juan Soto to end the case. All right, so recap. Some pretty decent stuff here. Mike Trout numbered to $2.99. We got the Ray Wave O'Neill Cruz Pirates. The Julio Rodriguez Expose Mariners. Nice one. Got the Paul Goldschmidt Refractor. That's a $40 buyback value. Hyunjin Ryu Orange to $25 Blue Jays. Joe Adell to $99 Angels. Brian De La Cruz to $99 Marlins. Got the Aaron Judge Refractor. That's $40. Lance Lynn to $75. That is White Sox. Julio Youthquake Mariners. We got the Bobby Witt Youthquake Royals. Nolan Arenado Expose St. Louis. Key Brian Hayes to $50 Pirates. Carson Kelly to $99 D-backs. And Cedric Mullins to $50 Orioles. So thanks everyone for the chat tonight. I will attempt to get some of these shipped tomorrow, and then the rest probably Wednesday morning. Or at some point Wednesday. I've got a wonderful 2-hour dental appointment tomorrow to get 2 crowns done, so it's not going to be very fun. But that's going to eat up a little part of the day. But I'll get as much done as I can tomorrow, and then got the Immaculate WWE double case break tomorrow evening. That goes at 9:30 p.m. Central Time. There'll be auctions running from, I think, 4:30 p.m. Central to 8:30 p.m. Central for that, because there's like close to 240 spots. Then Thursday doing Immaculate UFC double case, kind of a similar thing. It's at 9:30 p.m. Central. And I'll probably be doing a case of Bowman's Best Thursday and Friday. Those go to the website hopefully tomorrow evening. That's my goal anyway. So that's what's coming up. But if you have any questions, you can reach me on eBay. You can email me through the website, JaySwanCards.com. If you want to get on the email list, when I do post those Bowman's Best breaks tomorrow night, you'll get an email blast to notify you to go take a look. You can also reach me on Instagram if you want to follow me there and send me a message over there. But that is it for tonight. Again, thanks for all the chat and thanks for joining up for the break. It was fun. I will get working on this sort soon and get these out to you as soon as I can, and then I'll be back tomorrow evening with Immaculate WWE double case break. So I'm going from about 2,000 cards in the night to 60, so that'll be kind of a nice change for one night anyway. So I will get working on that, but I hope you